All right. What's up, Chris?
What's happening,
You are
Dennis?
in Tampa.
Tampa.
You're still there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Come on now. Come on. We're waiting.
Well,
It's on, it's on, it's on. We had a session yesterday. We have one again today and tomorrow, and then I'm gonna head back. Um, and then I'm gonna make another trip out here on the 3rd of November for like a
3rd
full
of
week.
November. That'll be way
Yeah.
after the Arnold.
Well, I mean, I'm in February.
Yeah, that'll be after the Olympia.
Yeah.
So how you what's anything's changing? What's your are you
Yeah,
confident?
yeah. I see a lot more the way the inside of the legs and everything, the definition getting more denser. He's up the cardio at this point, and the shape of the quarter turns getting better. Um, I like we're gonna get we had some good training yesterday. I feel like I want to be here. I'm gonna see him for like 2 weeks of February. So the beginning of the month and at the end of the month, we're gonna spend that time. And from what I could tell, everything is going
So
as
so
planned.
so so you see him like 2, 3 days at a time.
At this point, I thought this is my second trip, but I'm gonna make another trip for like a full week, beginning of February.
Oh, okay. So why is he not taking advantage of it like fucking daily to the Arnold?
Well, I guess because also he's gonna make a trip to New York to go see Steve at the end of the month. I don't know. That's I mean I have my business on the other side of the United States, but we're doing what we can.
Yeah.
I think we'll be doing, and I'm hoping we're going to keep working throughout the whole year. So this is the beginning of it, and I think his like I said, I like him the legs stand nice and full and cut and getting. I think it'll be a drier look for him, for sure. That's what I think.
Dryer
I'm,
look
I'm liking the abs. I'm liking the um. What else? We're gonna work some chest and back before I leave. So back is today, chest is tomorrow.
Yeah, he needs back.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to solidify his back. I want it to be
What
like
how what would you like to change on his back?
I want his lower lats to be more developed, not just
Okay. All
under
right.
here. I want
I just don't know. I think the fans don't know. So we need to hear
yeah,
it.
I know they don't know because they make comments, but
So is his
it's
back
like
not the best
so
back in the
from so
world?
the for me and what I see, the lower lats where the insertions go into your body, the lat insertions up
But you
into
know,
that.
not everybody has the same insertions. I mean, it's not like you can
Everyone has a
change
lat
someone's
insertion.
DNA.
Everyone has what a lat attaches down into your body. Everyone has that.
Okay.
Right there is not very developed as I want it to be. It's like everything's up here when nothing's really down here. And the
So
upper
okay.
middle, the upper middle, I could see could be.
I thought you would put more focus on the body parts where he needs to work and not where he
Oh,
really
I'm just
doesn't.
saying. I'm just looking all over. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the legs. I'm like that sartorius muscle. I would like to see more prominent. I like to see in the hamstrings, the outer hamstring, and uh, like I say, the whole abs, serratus obliques, all that, the chest more dense. I want to see all of that improve. So
Okay, I'll tell you this one. Back in 91, I remember talking to Sean, and Sean encouraged me to do the abs. He said, "Yeah, you have a great abs, but make them spectacular. Keep training them. So if you have a good body part, make it, world known." So now Dennis and I are a little puzzled because I always give credit to Derek. I think that back double biceps is probably among the best ever. I mean, it's hard to say that because we had a Ronnie, we had a Lee Haney, we had a Dorian, but holy shit. I mean,
Phil
what?
and Phil.
Yeah, Phil Heath, yeah, for sure. I mean, Derek's back double biceps is at that level. Now, I didn't catch that he had a lower lat insertions underdeveloped. I mean, I'm not doubting you. You have
Just
the
take a look. Take a look. Take
yeah.
a look.
I,
Yeah.
he should be here with you, man. Why don't you invite him? Like,
Oh,
give him a call and say, like, hey, we are in process. Come over. But
well,
shush. Anyway, sorry.
well, I don't know. Probably because I'm sitting here in my underwear right now. You don't need to be here.
Uh, but you were gonna show us something?
No. I said you. No, you look when you just look at his back double, and it's like if you
Oh,
pick it apart, you're gonna see that.
that double, I think, is spectacular. I don't see it. Maybe
I
I'm not
would
saying
see
it's not
I would
spectacular. I'm
see
just
I would see a few other things before I even get to the back.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
That,
the abs are definitely on its
that I
way.
would focus on personally. There's a couple of things that I see. The back for me is the best back on that stage. So I wouldn't focus on anything in the
I'm
back.
not.
I would focus on.
No, I just don't think he was really connected, in my opinion, how I would like him to be connected with
So
the body.
so you didn't like his
When
back
he
double bicep?
poses, when he understand uh, when he trains it, when he poses, I'm watching how the movement goes and how what's being utilized in the movement. It goes over some people's head, but it makes plenty of sense to me.
man, when he goes to the posing and when he turns to the side chest, but before side chest, he does that twisting back shot, Arnold's with one arm, and you can see the back popped. And then he turns around and that like it's like happening, right? Like quiet audience, and that music is always pointing at something spectacular is going to happen, and then he hits that pose, and it was just like uh, ice age, winter is coming kind of things. I think his back double biceps is probably if he had a bigger biceps peaks, okay, he could probably contend for the best of all time.
I was
Yeah.
expecting Chris saying something like this when he's talking about his back double. I didn't think he was going to talk about
Oh,
his back. I thought he was
I just haven't got to that point. I don't need to pick them all apart, but I know he can use some more peak. I would like him to do everything to make that peak happen now. That's working the outer part of the bicep, the short head of the bicep. That's going to make the peak. I get all of that. And brachialis, like I could break him all the way down, but I'm just saying, like overall, like some things, I could pick anybody's body apart piece by piece.
pick
Okay.
yours apart. Pick
Like
yours apart from back in the day.
Thank you,
I,
Dave. I
I
was
told
thinking
you
the
all the
same thing.
time. I told you
No,
all the
no, no.
time.
Right,
I
right
said my
now, right
chest.
now,
I said
right now.
my chest should have been more fuller, but I was training too heavy. So it was never going to get that way. And no one's ever was telling me, Chris, stop trying to do 5 plates every time you work out. Stop trying to do 200-pound dumbbells every time you work out. Then all that stuff will come to play. You could utilize your chest more. No one would say, hey, Chris, you know, but I was going, my back double bicep I thought was fine. I just think I was going against people who had backs that were injected. And so people gave more respect to that look, I thought. I think my quads are some of the best in the business for a lot of years, some of the best in the world. As far as full quality, hamstrings development was not really matched as far as like real hamstring. But then people gave more respect to someone who had unconventional hamstrings. I could put it that way nicely. And then, fully striated quad, all 3 heads striated when I go to compete, sartorius muscle off the charts. So that gave me a quality leg development. Ab and thigh was pretty damn good. Some of the best. I could stand with anybody with that. My last spread from the front was pretty good. Could always have a little bit more. Great. I didn't like. I wish I had bigger delts. That would have set off my physique a little bit more. Pretty much like that. I wish I could have had a little bit more of a bicep peak, but I had really good separation between the bicep, tricep, brachialis, inside head of the long head of the tricep. That was all, pretty balanced. My neck, calves, and biceps was all around 21 and 20 inches, 21 inches.
Give me a break. 21
That
bullshit.
was broke down, dude.
Yeah,
I broke it down.
thing. You were off, guarantee. It's just like some of the measurements that say you're supposed to have those three, they're equal, and that's perfect. Nobody had that equal. Come on.
Close.
You had a 21-inch calves?
20.
Did you just say 21?
20. No, biceps are 21.
Yeah.
My neck was 20. My neck was 21. My neck was 21.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You don't remember my neck?
Yeah, I do. Shit. Who has a thicker neck? Okay, people can. Okay. Hey, listen, that front lat spread is, like Bonanza, riding the horse, that Lana Murray.
That one.
Come on.
It was really Corey Everson, but okay.
Yeah, I never liked that one, because I did think every time associate me for Corey.
That was for the routine. That wasn't for compulsory posing.
Milos, I got to give him credit though.
Yeah.
At least when he did that pose, there was nobody that thought that he's doing it because he's trying to make his legs appear bigger.
Yeah.
He had the thighs, he had the quads to pull that pose off and not look stupid.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I got to give him that. Not every year. Not every year. Chris had a couple.
Then again,
where his legs were really flat.
Yeah, because my whole body was flat because of the stress I was under from from my personal life.
But looking at you when I was impressed, that pose did not bother me at all because he pulled that shit off nice.
Yeah,
but I totally agree with him. If his shoulders would have been a little fuller, that would have made him look even better.
And chest a little fuller too.
Chest and shoulders, yeah.
I was training too heavy to try to make it happen.
You really believe because you train heavy, your chest didn't grow?
Too heavy.
Yeah, but to get to the heavy, you have to progressively overload. So you had a bunch of.
But Chris, you weren't doing like 2 or 3 reps. You were still going 8, 10 reps, right?
Yeah, but
how heavy can it be?
All the pressure is in the attachments of the chest, not the pressure in the muscle. I couldn't utilize the muscle.
Could it be that maybe some people just don't have the genetics to get that full round chest?
I was thinking I didn't give myself I didn't give myself the chance to, because I was thinking I need to go heavy. And even when I was training with Robbie, he was trying to get me to lighten up some of the weight so I can utilize the muscle better like that. But I was dead set on needing to go that heavy all the time.
Let's ask Dorian about that.
Yeah.
Well, why would Dorian tell you that this is the reason why your chest doesn't grow? Because you went too heavy? You still did the 8 to 10 reps?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, when I asked Ronnie if he knew back then what he knew now, what he knows now, would he change the way he trains? Hell no. It's super heavy. It was light to me. So on Dennis,
he didn't have, his legs were small up until they got a little bigger.
But on Dennis comments, if you can do the 8 to 10 reps, is this too heavy?
No.
But when he was a powerlifting, they wasn't big legs. When he was a powerlifter, they wasn't big legs.
Think heavy.
Look at the politician. I'll ask him one thing. He's answering. I ask about 8 to 10 reps on the bench press. You talk about Ronnie's legs. 8 to 10 reps chest. Is this too heavy?
No.
If you do 8 to 10?
You can do 8, 10 reps. That's a normal, that's normal weight for you.
Okay, but listen, it's how do you it's how you do the reps, how you execute the repetition is gonna
But
mean
Chris, if you can do 8 to 10, that means you have control over the weight.
that.
You don't
What I'm
struggle
saying,
on 10
what I'm
reps.
saying is my mind wasn't connected to what I'm trying to do. I'm just doing. If
So,
you're
but
just doing, it's a whole other what?
do you believe this is the same for everybody?
Well, it depends on how you execute the repetition is gonna dictate the size.
Okay, so let's say someone does 10 reps with 4 or 5. Would you tell him, listen, drop 40 pounds and do 20 reps, or what would you tell him?
Execute better. Execute and see where you're at. Because
What
when
if he
you
has perfect form and speed?
still gotta execute.
So you would find
Execute
something.
on your
You
positive,
would you would
execute
just
on your
find something
negative.
like you always do. You would find something. You would find something. I can put
I
it.
will find something.
Do we have
Because
a
not
perfect
if you're
physique?
perfect with the reps, you're perfect with how you're utilizing the reps, then
Mm.
that's one thing. But I wasn't. I wasn't doing it like that. I wasn't
But
perfect
your whole career?
whole career because I was too egotistical to listen to anything else.
Mm.
I had my ego got in the way of me utilizing the muscle how it should instead of focusing on how much I'm doing
But
and how
it worked. It worked almost everywhere else. So just one or maybe 2 body parts where you didn't get
well,
to
chest was
where
my
you wanted
weakest
to
point.
go. Huh?
Chest is my weakest point coming up. And
But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you could have
the
done
width,
whatever. That's
the
would have
width,
always been the same. Your
yeah,
chest was good.
the width of my chest, each pec was wide. So
Yeah.
that's a wider, broader area, and it's going to take longer.
Yeah.
And people that had shorter clavicles and shorter bodies,
Like
they was
flex, like
up.
flex.
Yeah, exactly. But then
No,
when
I
it
see
comes
what you're
down,
saying.
but then when
I
you
feel the
get,
same.
yeah, when you do get the size, then it's gonna overcome what Flex was doing. Gonna overcome
Mm.
with some guys that have the narrow, the Sean Rays of everything.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys did you guys go through the comments this past week, this last show?
Some of them.
You guys, you want to know my favorite comment of all? I got it. I looked at it maybe 20 times and I'm laughing every fucking time like I just see it for the first time. My favorite comment of last week's show, and I want to do this now, maybe, because Chris was talking about interactions. I said, let's interact with the fans a little bit more and go to some of the comments sometimes and talk about it. But my favorite comment from last show was, how can Milos be this awesome of a guy and have 6 divorces?
No.
And Milos replied,
5.
5.
Hey, you don't need to add.
Five. Was it five?
Yeah, this is my 6th wife. So
No, I only knew two.
yeah, well, you
You slipped a couple in
I
on me.
work in secret.
Milos slipped a few in while he was not.
Okay.
You're like, well,
Dennis,
how did
okay.
they know?
I love the comment section. We should do this quite often. But
How did I
Yeah,
know?
we
no,
should
no.
go through it. Just choose a couple of them that we really.
Okay, choose. But I was going to say something about that bench press and heavy with the Troy Alves. Okay, when Troy Alves came, he was doing inclines 4.5 plates, and he really didn't have a chest. And I've seen what you're thinking, Chris. He was using, as an athlete, he was just pushing the weight and using everything. Okay, so this is exactly what we did. I lowered to like 3 plates, and with the slower eccentric, with the expansion of the chest, and not using so much momentum, it's driving contraction to move the bar rather than push. Because when your mind is into push the weight, you command the whole body push the weight. And I'm saying you can't command the push the weight. You have to squeeze the weight, so push with the contraction.
I
And
never forget what Milos told me every time in the beginning.
mm,
And I don't know if you remember what you said, Milos, especially when it comes to incline bench or bench press. He always told me, exaggerate.
yeah,
Is that what you said?
yeah. Like I absolutely like
Hey,
expand
wait,
my.
wait, wait. Are you agreeing with what I was saying, or you not
Yeah,
agreeing?
I do.
Of
But
course, Chris. How can somebody disagree with what you're saying? Of course, it makes 100,000%
Because that
sense.
I
But
was
what I don't get is that if you can do 10 reps clean, then you can execute. If
but I
not,
was
then you need someone to show you how to
I was
execute.
bringing the
It
bar to
doesn't mean
my
you need to
chest. I
roll
bring
weight.
the bar to my chin, so I was like nice and high with it. On the incline, I was bringing the bar to my chin all the time. Thinking, okay, I'm doing this, pretty proper, but the way I was utilizing the weight wasn't to to get the most growth out of
Are
what I
you
was.
saying you use more tries and shoulders?
yeah, but
Well,
but
it
it's
didn't work for the shoulder then.
Hmm?
It worked for the try, but then it didn't work for the shoulder. So your shoulders would be
No, it's
overpowered.
not. It's not the weight. It's the way the way
I
you
think
execute.
it's your DNA. For shoulders, I mean, you had a perfect physique. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking your physique whatsoever. But when we have to analyze and really go deep, yes, your chest was a little bit on the. I can't. His chest was world class. It's not like you had
Right,
a double chest.
right.
It was a little bit on the flatter side
It was
for your
wide,
physique.
wide body.
And
Yeah.
yes, and the shoulders were just. You had shoulders, everything was there. But if they would have looked fuller, it would have probably looked even more impressive.
You know who
So,
had all? You know who had all of that? My brother. My
oh
brother
yeah.
had all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said I was so upset that he didn't continue on. We would have been definitely the Mincer brothers #2 because it was like he had all of that perfect, perfect round shoulders, perfect round pecs. His abs were made perfectly. Oh man.
I like this one. Chris, you're a fucking legend, bro. Anyone who knows anything about bodybuilding knows this. Got to give you some flowers too. We can't just
Thank
knock
you,
on it.
brother. Thank you.
This other one that says, this other one says, I hope Chris is a little less delusional this
Yeah, I
episode.
saw that shit.
He, he thought he was a wizard last week.
Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk
yeah.
Okay,
about
go.
this. It's not being a wizard. It's about what I've done since I've competed and since I started working with people. I noticed how much things take. Also, I worked with a guy named Milos, and Milos also we had a short time to do some things, but uh, Milos is telling me, "Oh, you can even improve your abs. We have enough time." And it was a short time between that time and the show, but I made a difference in my abs. Uh, the oblique area, serratus area, which I started utilizing a lot when I used to compete. But it wasn't that much time. It don't take so much time if you're doing things correctly and precisely. Am I correct then, Milos, or not?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, people are
So
gonna
it's
say
not about being it's not about being a wizard. I don't consider myself a wizard, but if you
being
do things correctly, you can make changes in not that long.
being honest to yourself, and what you just said is perfect. And it's not like Dennis and I jump on something, but I wanted people to hear it. You said you think you were doing it too heavy, you didn't execute properly, right? But your form, if you look from the outside, it looks quite well. It's not like you're bouncing left and
Oh
right.
yeah, yeah.
We're using a body and muscles as a unison to push it. So now, when you say like, oh, utilize the muscle, isolate and just push with the muscle, shut off everything else as much as possible, and do just with that one primary. So if
No.
you have chest and then this is the triceps and I'm a delt, and we're doing a bench press, you say, okay, guys, go home, right? So don't help me, right? So you push everything on chest. On that note, I would tell the guys, I want you to fail as soon as possible, not do extra rep. Because really, when you have that mindset of, Dennis just did 8 reps, I'm going to do 10. Now you're going to save every, resource here that you can use, chest, shoulders, triceps, everything, right? To do the 10 reps. No, I want you to shut everything yourself, put on the chest, as Dennis was saying, exaggerate, stick the chest first. Because if you stick the chest first, that's what it's if your chest is here, delts take over. Chest is here, they're not going to take over. You know, shit like this. So you are a world-class athlete, and this is one of my very favorites, Chris. I'm saying this publicly. When I really analyze all this physiques, right? You beat Ronnie and Kevin many times, and shit, and you could have beat Sean too.
I did beat Sean.
You beat him
If you,
99.
I look at and 98. Look at 98.
98?
Look at 98, dog. Look
Okay,
it
I
up.
have to do the
Check it out and let me know what you think.
yes.
I'm standing next to the guy murdering him. Just straight murder. His body was like, I don't know if it was on the
Chris is straight killer. Straight killer.
murder. Telling you, 98 in New York City, Madison Square Garden, he should have been taken that day.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was too focused to make a top 10 and I missed it. Yeah. But I do have to say, remember that was the time when we had the theoretic test.
Oh, I forgot to say, listen, 97 to 99, Mitsuru. I talked to Mitsuru a couple days ago.
Hirokabe?
Yeah.
Okay, but before you said,
He has some fucking
a lot of
shots.
people are asking for Mitsuru to be a guest.
Bro, I will.
Leave the comments.
Hey,
Well,
he
you have the Japanese connection.
I can call him right now, and Chris is
Well,
hey,
call him.
listen. So
saying
we
he's gonna
were
talk to-
we were talking about
Yeah,
the old days, and I told him, I said, hey, I said, we all appreciate you so much and respect you so much of you captured so much of the history of the sport of bodybuilding, and we have
Why did
nothing.
he disappear all of a sudden?
Oh, I hit him up on Instagram.
But why did he disappear? What happened? He
Oh,
went back
I didn't get into
Find out.
that part, but he
Huh?
lost his he
Let's
lost his
find out.
parents.
Let's
Huh?
call him.
Okay, you guys just talked together and I couldn't focus on neither one of you. So what happened?
I said
Chris. Chris, tell me what happened.
I said, I know we talked, extensively about our parents because he would come to my house after I would compete. So he'd film at my house and my parents would be there and made
Tell me what happened.
all his food. And he lost his parents also. So I
Okay,
don't know.
so that was the reason why he went back to Japan?
I think so.
Milos, what did you hear?
I don't know what I was saying. Let's find out. Let's bring him.
Oh, okay.
Let him.
Yeah, if you have his number, reach out because I know
Yeah,
you met
of course I
you
do.
met him in Japan,
Oh,
right?
Yeah. He
Reach
was.
out.
But he was like, we got emotional with each other because it was like you really captured a lot of stuff for a lot of guys, and without him, a lot of that stuff would have never made. We wouldn't have had the video of all that stuff.
I know. He started the battle for the Olympia. He's the one that did my very first video. He came all the way to Thailand.
Yeah, and I told him like we appreciate you going from. My parents would say back in the day, pillar to post. It didn't matter where you're at. He's gonna capture you, and he's gonna make the. And he spent a lot of his own money. He spent his own money doing that stuff.
His knee
Knee pads. He show up on time, ready to rock and
T-shirt
roll.
on his head. Yeah. Mitch was
Well,
Mitch is a legend, man. He's been around. That's why I would if you have his contact, get in touch with him, see if he can come on.
And he sent me some photos, man.
To bring on another guest that Chris suggested. It's like a doctor who's also a bodybuilder or something. We can get them all together.
Dr. Sean out of Newport. He loves the sport and he wants to be, involved.
He's a doctor, or what does he do?
He's a plastic surgeon.
Oh, he
but
does cancer.
Happened to love bodybuilding. Yeah.
Oh.
He has one practice, him and his wife. I met them, me and Sean.
So what are we talking about? The breast augmentations or
everything.
I don't need tits. You need tits, Milos?
But he did. I had got a mole cut off. He does everything. He does.
Okay.
He does everything, and he loves bodybuilding.
Right.
Yeah. He want to make money in the bodybuilding industry. So yeah, you should maybe just find out how to fucking blow up them balls.
It's 3:30 in the morning in Tokyo.
Hormones, everything. guy, man.
Hey, one of the best Mitsuru moments was he was in Jay's house as a guest. I don't know if you've seen that video.
I saw it.
And then Dennis, did you see it? Jay is like proudly showing his two bedroom set and kitchen and
Oh, with the porn, with the porn.
Hey, that testosterone was high, boy.
Did that make? Oh, that didn't make the video though, huh?
They made the video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he didn't even know. He didn't even know until it was out.
No, he knew it came on, but it made the video for sure.
They made a video for sure because you've seen it. But Jay, especially Jay back then, Jay was like such an introvert and showing no emotions, doesn't raise his voice ever, right? Doesn't laugh too much, right? So he was showing this as a full-blown porn.
Hey, behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors. We're all the same. I don't care how you
All
act.
the same.
I don't care how you act and who you pretend to be out there. You can be Mr. Nice Guy. When you close the doors, that sound bar kicking ass.
I had all the red tapes all the way across my damn big, that big TV that's like a damn big furniture thing you would push.
Hey, Chris.
A big 60-inch.
Imagine when we were in school, like high school. Imagine, everybody has cell phones today, right? iPhones. Can you imagine with all them free fucking porn sites?
No.
Milos.
No, I cannot.
Milos' reaction just now, he's like,
he's looking around.
man, that data plan would be sky high.
Yeah, but that sped up everything. A lot of these youngins doing some grown-up things early.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris, I'm driving to the gym in Pattaya with Dennis, and Dennis plays a porn on the fucking in the car on the way to the gym. And then he parks right next to somebody and opens the door, the window, right, so they can see it and hear it.
Bro, you remember I had that big truck, that big black truck, I had a Navigator, then I had an Escalade, but I had the big screen coming down, and I had all the TV. I must have had like 7 TVs in my vehicle. All that was
very
7
necessary.
TVs.
So the big one, each thing here, and then one here in the front had the PlayStation.
Probably never even sat in the back in your car.
No, well, I did a couple times. PlayStation I had PlayStation, DVD, video recorder, VHS,
And
CD player. Man, it got ripped off too, right there in Inglewood. Shit.
I have a damn
24-inch rims.
I have a damn 37-inch screen in my back in the car that comes down. I've never even sat back there. I got the car. It's going to be 2 years.
That's too much money. You don't know how to burn the money. 7
I swear to God,
TVs.
I've never once used the damn thing.
And no. And
No,
then
I used it one time just to see if it works. But I've never been back there, never opened it for anybody. So
then I have one of my trophies and put inside my a speaker box. It was a glass and it had a bodybuilding trophy inside of it and the big speakers and shit. Man, they stole all of that shit.
What trophy? Ironman trophy?
No, it's just a trophy. I had a bodybuilding trophy. I just like, okay.
what was your most precious trophy ever?
93, 99 Olympia, 3rd place for him for sure.
But I lost a lot of my stuff, man. I lost a lot of my stuff. If I would have had all my awards, if my whole room
Olympia 93 was that's your
No, 99 Olympia medal for Chris.
Oh, so you answered for him.
Yeah.
Well, I had my USA trophy that got taken out of the storage, my overall USA trophy. And that one was special because I was just going balls to the wall, just getting ready for that show. No one thought I was going to win it.
Let me tell you a story, man.
No one thought I was going to win it. And
Yeah.
when you win those shows,
same here. Nobody thought I was going to win it. I didn't think I was going to win when I went there. And
Right.
I got the same trophy, the big one, So now I'm going back. I got to go back to Thailand, right, bro? I take that whole trophy. I take the thing on the plane with me, right? So I put it on the seat. You don't remember? Because I had to tell you that thing fell over and the whole head came off. The head just came off completely. I was so mad. I was so mad. Bro, I was so mad. I'm coming home with the trophy and the head in the hand, man. I was like, God damn. I had to fucking super glue that head back on, man.
Hey,
That
you
was
remember? I remember Sergio was coming home with that Arnold Classic Best Poser Award, that glass one. That one never made it to the house, back to the house. I think someone he was with, one of the girls he was with, put it on the counter by the to do the tickets, and it fell off of there and broke.
Hey, man.
Million pieces.
Check this out. Okay, this is a trophy that Ronnie got in Russia, right? Fucking, this is like 50, 60 pounds, probably easily. I mean, super heavy.
But it broke?
No. I mean, listen, so I love the trophy, of course. And Alex Fedorov was there. And I guess he realized that I like the trophy. So when he was coming to visit, he bought it and brought it for me. But he couldn't put this in the check-in. He had this as a carry-on. Next time you come to the house, I'm going to let you lift it. I mean, so Alex, thank you so much. Most beautiful trophy ever. Look at that.
Who is it?
I don't know. Me, probably. You recognize the bicep?
It's after the symptom, though.
Same bicep. Same separation, too.
Same size. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and look some more comments, see if it can. Oh, there was another one that stood out to me. Even I replied this time.
You replied. Oh, that's
I replied, because of I got a couple of good comments on my beard. Number one, number two.
Yeah.
Number
Okay.
two, there was one.
Are you gonna keep it?
No. No, listen, I was down since I got back from Germany. The day I got back, my wife is still down. Down, like meaning out. Fever,
Right.
whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
My wife had 104 fever, man. I had to put coat wraps around her calves to bring the fever down. Oh, I didn't even sleep 2 nights. She was so bad. I don't know what it is that got us, but we get fucked up. I think COVID, fucking whatever.
Being around people or what?
Huh?
Being around different people in the world, and then
I was just in Austria, and there was a couple with me, Bernie and Janina and his wife, and I called him yesterday, the first time that I talked to him, and I asked him, I said, "Are you guys okay?" He said, "Same shit."
Hey.
So it had to be something, had to be
Not the
something.
bird flu, is it?
What?
It's not the bird flu, is it?
That's
Bird flu. Where's a bird flu? What are
I
you
heard the
talking
bird
about?
flu is in America.
China.
Yeah, but they got
Huh?
bird flu going on.
Yeah. I get just like you sent me all the World War III shit, you know, all the diseases in the world.
Hey, but you like that video from yesterday, didn't you?
I got like 50 cans of chicken, you know.
Hey, you know how I've been traveling?
Let me tell you something. Go to an Asian shop and get you a couple of 25-pound bags of rice.
And the eggs is like scarce right now, right?
Good idea. I'm gonna tell my wife.
Yeah, I got rice, man, like the whole field. I just, I just got like this morning delivered fucking 300 candles.
Hey, Dennis, you know I was always taking my PlayStation everywhere I was going. So like for the last 20 some years, I was taking a PlayStation. I just got this one.
What is it?
You hook it up now. Now you just hook it up to the damn.
How to waste the time.
You hook it up to the damn your PlayStation at home, and then you could play your games on this puppy. So I don't
I've
have
never played a game in my life. 2
No?
years ago. 2
That
years
they-
ago.
That's
Listen,
it, two of us.
I'm
let
a
me
sniper.
tell you a funny story though. 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years, no, just before COVID. So literally just before COVID, I'm sitting at home and my son-in-law is here, and I'm like, fuck, and I see this on TV where they have this VR,
Oh, yeah.
and I thought that looked kind of cool because these people look stupid as hell doing that shit, and I don't know. So I said,
Yeah.
I need to have that. So I went to the GameStop shop. I bought a PS4, four,
5, 4 or 5.
four. I think it was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Okay, 4, yeah.
And I bought this like glasses or whatever that is. It's the whole fucking thing. I bought the whole 9 yards. I bought all the games he was pointing out. I had no idea. I couldn't even connect that shit. I didn't know how to put
You
that shit
sold it?
together. Bro, it's been up there ever since.
Well,
Been there ever since. I swear to
You
God.
never played it?
No.
look, Chris can go there and get it. He'll be happy to visit.
If you
Yeah.
if you were here, I mean, you could have fucking hooked that shit up for me and see
I
if it
wasn't
worked.
so sick out there last time I could.
Yeah.
Chris was on my
That
couch.
sucked, man.
Chris, first of all, he was late. He was late for the game. Then he was so sick. My wife had cooked all the food in the world.
I couldn't.
He had to take it to go. Oh man.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible.
But no, I don't play video game. You can talk games. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nothing, huh?
I watch them fucking.
I'm at Call of Duty and Madden.
Who?
Call of Duty is like the war game. So I've been playing that for a lot of years.
What are we playing?
You know what? Let me tell you. Hold on a second. On the TV, on the phone, is Blockscapes. Blockscapes.
So
Hey.
you do play games.
No, just this thing when I'm. This is.
You want to know what game I'm still used to?
Pac-Man?
This kind of shit, right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is.
It's
But I'll tell you what I'm still used to, and you guys are old enough, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Backgammon. You know that game?
Yeah, but you play with who?
You have to play with someone. You can't play it by yourself. But on the phone, I have the game on the phone where you play against a computer.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else.
What about Pac-Man? This Pac-Man, stuff like that. Galaga, Asteroids, I don't know, old school stuff. Donkey Kong. I'm killing at Donkey Kong too.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But that's a long time.
I have old school arcade style stuff in my house.
45 years ago.
But I have that in my house. 2 arcade games and a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me you can download the Blackjack app and just play it for free. But you can also
make money.
So of course I play for free and I'm winning big time. As soon as I start putting money, I lost.
They want you to. They want you to.
Delete the app.
They want
Chris, what does Dax mean? Who's Dax? Dennis Beard looks so much like Dax. I expect him to say, "Here we go."
Oh, Dak is the quarterback for the Cowboys.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dak.
People in college don't even know what the fuck that means. See, I knew Chris would know.
Read some criticism.
Okay, I'm looking for one where I got one.
But anyway, I was going to tell you, Chris, last time, don't take criticism from the people you won't take advice from, right?
Right.
So, those people that mean nothing, right? Okay, what does it mean? Nothing.
Maybe I should put my glasses on. I can't see shit too.
Oh, there you are.
What can we do, Eric? I don't know where that one. I replied to one message and I can't find it no more.
Yeah. What did you answer? You remember?
Yeah, somebody said something like,
Chris.
me being an idiot, somewhat of an idiot for
So why did you answer? You criticized me last time.
no. Yeah, but let me find it so I can give you the context because can't even remember. Oh, here it is. He's okay. I'll read it for you guys. Laughing my ass off at Dennis trying to convince everyone that he doesn't try to look younger or care about looking younger. Anyone that spends 5 minutes explaining it is lying. Okay, Milos, it means you're a fucking liar because you explain everything. Why else? Why else dye your beard jet black? Which I'm not. It's just the front a little bit. I don't have much, which is fine though. I did do it. I'm not saying I'm not. And use a filter
You use a
that
filter.
smooths out the skin. I was like, fuck.
How do
I
you
said,
do it on the video?
say what?
How do you smooth your skin on
Oh,
the?
I don't know.
Okay.
But
Botox.
I'm accused of using a filter to make my smooth looks. My
I
skin.
think it's the green screen behind you, I think.
What? No, it's just listen. I can take the screen out. There's nothing going to change. It's because I have light, so people can see me. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And all I replied was something like,
Yeah, read your
"Only
reply.
filter. The only filter I use is the coffee filter." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, yeah.
Hey, who
Filter.
at the age of over 50 doesn't want to look younger? If I can look younger, of course I would do it.
Well, that's what he's saying, but he's saying it like I said, like I don't. I mean, I don't want to look younger. I don't give a fuck, man. To be honest,
Oh,
I
man.
really don't.
I
You know,
wish I was prepared
for
for
me,
this.
I didn't dye this part because I wanted to look younger. I dyed this part so it's not gray and black instead. That's it. That's what I look like because I believe a beard makes you look older anyways. So if I want to look younger, I would take a fucking clipper and just get rid of it, which I'm going to do today because I want to look younger. I'm gonna say it now. I want to look younger.
Then you're gonna fall into what they want. No.
Huh?
Then you're gonna give them what they want. You try to look younger.
Chris,
Hey.
one is replying, saying to regarding you being a wizard, and now you explained why you're not. And then he came back at you, and one came back and says, and he still has not explained why he can improve Derek in one session.
I didn't say one session. Who can? One session.
So,
I was saying you can connect your body.
no. But listen to the whole comment. He said, okay. And he still has not explained why he can improve Derek in one session, but Breon's legs are still small.
Breon is 45 years old. Your natural progression of an older person, your legs are gonna get smaller. Unless you and unless you inject it in them, like a lot of these young guys are doing, you're gonna look like you got smaller legs.
Can we talk about this injected shit sometimes? Because
because that's what people look at.
Mentioned it so many times, and either I'm stupid,
the thing is,
I'm dumb. I am not aware.
I'm gonna put some photos together, and I'm gonna send them to you, and we're gonna talk about them. How about that?
Yeah,
okay,
I'm not. I'm just not aware of people injecting for size.
Because
I'll cover up the head so we can. I'll cover up the head so they won't get upset that we're pointing out stuff on people.
Yeah. So let's get prepared for the next episode because Chris sent me some also pictures of abdominals and stuff, and then it's like, oh, do you see the difference? Okay, damn, I didn't even know about it, about something.
So do you see what he's saying?
Well, yeah, I see what he's saying, but not on that particular guy, and we're not gonna mention the guy because let's not go there.
If you show the picture, they'll probably know.
Yeah.
But you saw that people are doing this, though.
And listen, I'm not.
How about this? We can say the Liver King. The Liver King.
I'm not saying it's not
Liver
true.
King is implant. Liver King is implant, guarantee. Who else? I mean, I don't know if I can say the names that they can sue me.
Milos, you can say whatever you want to say. It's your opinion.
Without the proof.
It's just your opinion.
It looks like yesterday I got some lady. A lady has abs. she's putting the Christmas tree and abs showing, and most perfect abs, inhaling, exhaling, moving left and right is
Yeah,
just
yeah,
my thing,
yeah.
right? You
Can't
don't have
Where,
vacuum.
any
who?
opinions,
Who?
right?
Someone we know?
No, but it's one of the fitness
Oh, it's probably
influencer.
AI. If it's
Right?
a video, it's most likely AI.
And then there was a former boxing champion that did it, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What's his
I don't
name?
want to say the name because again, my friend Hunter
Golden
told me
Boy,
to be careful.
La Hoya, De La Hoya.
You know,
Yeah,
maybe.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh, it's Chris getting sued.
I don't
Nobody
know
can
what
sue
to talk
you.
about.
This is of
BBL.
the
Yeah, I have to say, when they pull it off, that some people are not 100% sure, it's pretty good job, right?
So do you think he did put implants in there?
Yeah.
I think it's just injected. I don't know if it's an implant.
No.
No. I'm talking about De La Hoya.
That's what I mean.
Oh, you don't know. Oh,
I think it's injected.
so you think this is a real thing?
It's a real thing.
Hey.
The real
So
thing.
is your doctor, your friend, is he able to talk about this?
He would be able to talk
Oh,
about it. Yes.
perfect. Okay.
Yes.
Good, good.
Chris, how can you inject abs, okay, and then move around, turn around, left, right, have an inhale, exhale, and they look perfect, like you're hitting an ab shot at
I
Olympia.
think no. I think they're gonna. I think it. You would think that it would affect your vacuum pose, right?
It's an implant that's what you see
I don't
from
think it's. I think it's
depending on the
injected. I think it's less than
time.
it. I think
It,
it's less effect, less. It wouldn't be like something there. I think it's just injected in that muscle.
no, but you see that linea alba, you know, it has to be prominent. But for us, it's only when we exhale and bring it in. And
Yeah,
for
and
them,
let's look. Let's
all
look.
the way, every moment of every day, it's impossible. You
And
know,
let's look closer, like with a microscope, and see.
when it looks like a duck, talks like a duck, walks like a duck, it's a duck always. You know, so I don't believe those.
But I really want to. Yeah, I think we need some pictures and some good explanation of really.
Yes, and let's talk about it, because then we could talk about a lot of the damaging stuff.
Just let me ask you this without mentioning any names. Do you believe wholeheartedly that there's guys on the Olympia stage?
This what?
Hold on, Chris heard me. He heard me.
Yeah, I
What was
do.
the question?
I said, does he believe
Because think,
wholeheartedly there's guys on the Olympia stage right now doing cosmetic
okay, so let's look at this, Dennis.
enhancement on their body parts?
Let's look at
And
this, Dennis.
Hey,
I'm not
hold on,
talking, Chris,
before
I'm
you
not
answer.
talking like putting your shots in your shoulders and you creating a little scar tissue or inflammation. I'm talking about cosmetic, like enhancing your physique with something that's not there.
So before you answer, Chris, just give me that
You
chance.
already answered.
Yeah,
You said yes.
you're asking a guy that airbrushed his abs.
Oh,
Yeah, but listen, that's
That's
not
cosmetics.
that. I think that's fair play.
that's makeup.
That's fair play. That's fair play.
Hey, man.
That's fair play. If
Hey,
that works for him,
When I
listen,
was young,
I don't think it was necessary, but if that's what he did, like, that's okay.
when I was a teenager, this guy told me if you take charcoal from from the barbecue, like you're not for your barbecue, and if you put dark in the middle and dark here, it's going to give an effect of deeper abs. So I would do. So I was doing that. I was a teenager
hey,
too.
Like it's
are
like
you doing this for
like
Derek? Did you bring him a charcoal?
we have to excuse Derek of this when he comes in.
Oh shit.
We got to improve it without the charcoal, hopefully.
Anyway, Chris, sorry that I jumped in front of you.
No,
Answer
it's
it.
okay. So, no, I mean, I don't know exactly about that. I'm not talking about, but I just think they're unnecessarily injected in places that they don't need to, just to get the effect of development when some of it's not humanly possible if you look at the anatomy chart. Some of these physiques don't even appear to be able to be on the anatomy chart. It's like some of the muscles not even built to
Is there
pop out.
anybody, anyone that you can point out that we can talk about right now without you feeling like you're doing something wrong? That question didn't even sound right, Chris. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Is there
but
anybody from the past, maybe?
Yeah, from the past. Yeah,
I'm not talking Cinto, though. Let's not talk Cinto or gear. Like some different shit that I don't even know about.
Aaron Baker, the Cavs.
yeah, what did he put?
I don't know. He had implants in him, though, because then he took them out.
He
Oh,
did?
Remember, they were
I'm
like
not sure
this.
about that. You remember
What?
one year Arnold criticized his calves in
Yeah.
the Arnold Classic Special. He circled it, and then next year he showed up with the big calves, which, I mean, few people did. I injected my calves. Hey, my calves went over 21 inch. Look at this 99 Roman warrior. I mean, my calves look stupid. Okay. It's just like one of those things. It looks ridiculous.
Hey,
But
but you had to bring him up to the size of your arms.
yeah, and the neck. Hey, hey.
What did you do for your neck?
I was in judo, man. We constantly did it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And wrestling. And I did mine from wrestling.
Yeah, I know. But with the Cintal, my arms went to 22 and a half. I was so proud of that fact.
That wasn't your arms. That was the Cinto.
Hey,
How
I
big
was
were
so
your
proud
arms
of that.
before the Cinto? How big were your arms before the Cinto? I think your arms were bigger than they look.
yeah, yeah. Sean would say 16-inch pythons. I mean, I don't know. It's probably around
You never
20.
measured them? You had
I
to.
probably did, but it's like
Come
certain
on.
things that you don't want to measure, right? And talk publicly
So what
about.
was what 18, 19, 20?
Probably 20. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
You
hey,
measured in
listen.
centimeters. You measured in centimeters, right?
Hey,
Yeah, back in the day. When I measured, it was in centimeters back in the
Yeah.
day.
You remember how much it was?
Like 46, 7.
Yeah, that's not 20.
hey,
That's before I came right to America. Shit, what is
hey,
it?
Oh,
Dennis.
okay. So that was still when you're an amateur.
Yeah, back then I was measuring everything. And after
Yeah.
that, like,
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the naysayers and the people who think I'm a wizard, all that shit. I'm gonna give them a nice little treat right now.
okay, good.
We're gonna call this the old school round table challenge. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
This is the
What is it?
official old school round table challenge. And I want everyone who's gonna actually participate, you gotta measure yourself, say, hey, I'm gonna participate in the comments, measure your biceps, and for a full month, so we need 4 weeks of this, and you have to do it in order to make it official at the end of the
Yeah,
month.
but you're asking for a lot now. Why don't
No,
we do
no,
this? Why
no,
don't we
listen.
do this?
No,
I have
listen. No, but
I
listen,
have
real
a
quick.
better idea though. Go ahead.
No, no, but listen, real
Okay.
quick,
Yeah,
real
finish.
quick. It's gonna work and people are gonna love it. You're gonna train your biceps and triceps only this workout 3 days a week. And 3 days a week, you do 10 minutes, you do 10 reps, you lay back 10 tricep extensions, sit up, 10 reps biceps, 10 reps triceps. You
A
do that
superset.
you do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 10 minutes, but you can't squeeze the dumbbells because your forearm's gonna pump. You don't need to squeeze the muscle, none of that.
A
Just
superset for 10 minutes.
10 minutes straight.
I'll
Yeah.
go 10 reps at a time.
10 minutes at a time.
10
And then
reps at a time.
And then you measure it before you start and you measure at the end of the month, and you're gonna have no less than a half an inch more. You're gonna have maybe an inch more because I did this a lot of
Okay.
times over the years, huh?
Now here's my counter question.
You have a full
Here's my counter question. So
right.
you say the minimum half an inch in 1 month.
Yes.
So that means half an inch in 12 workouts, correct?
Yes.
So now, is that going to stay with me if I
Yes.
don't continue to
It's
train this
solid.
way?
Yes.
So why
It's real
would
muscle.
I just do this every month and then just grow to fucking
Well, you
60?
can do it periodically. I've been doing it since I was a teenager. I still work. I work with people, and when I start with
I
them,
know,
they
but it's got to stop sometime. Where is it going to stop?
well, everything's gonna stop. You're gonna have to increase the intensity. Then you have to start maybe squeezing the muscle to get more out of it in the future. But for what you're doing, it's gonna have a plateau. It'll plateau because you're not giving it more. If you start contracting here and contracting there, then you possibly get more.
All right, we can offer this to people that want to participate. Let me know, tell them how they can.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
to
Let
do.
us know.
3 times a week.
3 times a week. Even if you did legs, you got to do it that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Even if you did shoulders, you end your workout with the 10-minute workout plan.
And we
I
still do
found
the
this
app.
back in
Wait,
remember
what is-
Muscle Digest magazine
No.
back in the day, Milos. No,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I got it out of that workout, out of that magazine, and I've been doing it as a teenager. But
So
when
for
I had
whoever that's listening who
John,
wants to participate, you're going to have to leave a comment with your name saying, I'm starting today.
this is my
So
measurement.
we know. And I also offer another thing that we should do every now and then because it's fun, especially when you keep it real. We can rate physiques. So anybody who wants to participate and wants
Yes,
us to critique his physique,
then the
send
photo.
pictures. I will send you guys an email. I will give you guys the email if you want to participate and get your physique
Yeah.
analyzed and criticized by us. Send us an email with your pictures. Best thing would be if you're a bodybuilder or classic physique, all mandatory poses. If you're
What about the
a
females?
physique guy, then just send your quarter turns. If you're a female, send all your mandatory poses and then send them to an email, bigdennisjames@gmail.com. Send them to me. Send me your name and everything. We will put them up on the screen. We will live criticize your physique so you know what we think about you.
Hey, so Dennis, what about this? Do you want all the guys to hike up their underwear and their butts?
No, please, no. Listen, I'm telling you, do what you want to do. You can, if
I
you want
know.
to show your glutes, show your glutes. Don't be mad if we talk about it.
Don't be mad.
Don't be
Sure,
mad if we
dude, you
point it
don't
out.
have striations. It's not
But
necessary.
no, this is for the fans, and I'm sure there's a lot of fans that listen to this podcast that would love for us to be honest and just tell them what we think. That way, somebody can get better and make somebody maybe stop fucking bodybuilding. So we got to keep it real.
Maybe down the line we can do also criticizing the posing. I swear to God, I see the posing routines.
Yeah, but
and
we don't want to. Yeah, we can.
I wanted to jump in and say something, but they say you just, grumpy
Let's do
old man.
this one first.
criticize.
Yeah, but we're not criticizing the posing. It's not about the posing. It's about your physique. So we're gonna rate your physique, not your posing. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
And like
Come
I
on,
said,
guys.
this is something I used to do on Instagram. I used to do this every Sunday
I
fun.
know.
And you have
I used to watch, Dennis, because
Oh, really?
I met one of the guys that I met him in China, that black dude that had he had the braids coming.
I talked to so many people. I don't know where they're from or where they were, but there's a lot of people in China.
When I met him, he said, yes,
Fun.
Dennis
And
said,
I think some people can take criticism and don't care what we see and what we think and just take it, and keep it, we'll just keep it real. We don't want to trash you, but if you show us trash, we go point it out.
Chris, before I forget, so these 3 workouts, do you still do the arms regularly, like your normal?
No, just for that month, just do that.
You just add that day, whatever body you train, you just add
Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the end of your workout, no matter, or if you're off that day, you still got to get the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in.
It's dumbbells.
Dumbbell.
leg,
the dumbbell. Yep. So how your pinky gets to the side.
Now you got Milos all excited.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, okay, so
Milos gonna be doing dumbbell curls.
Rock and roll.
all right.
First week down.
Tell you this. Last night, Hunter was too busy, so I didn't
But
train
it
him.
works.
So I felt guilty because it's New Year's resolution. I want to get back in shape. I went to train, and then I got the stupid idea of warming up and then putting a laying hamstring curl, leg extension, and hack press. Okay, and to do the 10 sets. So 10 sets, 10 reps, which is 300 reps total. Back to back to back to back to back. Without
No
any,
break.
and I survived and I did it. I'm so proud of it. So,
You saw it today?
I'm gonna go today.
Yes.
But this is
Oh, you
last.
haven't done it yet. Oh, okay.
No, I did it last night. I did it last night.
You're not sore?
Not yet. That was like 9 o'clock last night. But hey,
Anytime.
that goes, and it's not like super easy. It's like you have by the sixth set, I was struggling doing 10 reps. Like, oh shit. But it was one of those things. I always had that. Oh, if I don't do 10, my mother dies, right? So I can't let my mom die. So I would just do 10 no matter what.
You
And-
have
Okay, another one, another circle, another 10 sets of 10.
you
So
have
that,
keys to the gym?
no, I don't. But it was 9 o'clock. It was still open.
I have. I didn't train since I left for Germany. Shit, and I'm not going to train till Thursday, so I got to
So
do
you didn't
blood.
train this year at all?
Train before, huh?
You didn't train this year at all?
No, and I could have started. I could have started today, but I do blood work on Monday mornings, Thursday morning, so I don't want to train before.
You look a little flat.
Hey,
know.
are you a TRT?
I am, but I'm not. I'm not on point with it though. I did it before I left every week and everything. I really felt I felt it different, really. And then when I was gone, 2 weeks now.
Hey.
So I did one yesterday because I check my testosterone, and
The last time was like 76.
73, 73.
73 what?
Hold on.
I had the pigeon.
73, 73 or 700?
No, hold on.
70.
Yeah, nanograms per deciliter.
It's 700.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
he said something. Like super low. It's like castration level.
Man, I got to get on my things, man.
Oh,
We don't see
Go
it.
back.
it works with that background.
Oh, stop right there. 73, shit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know why this is not working.
Congratulations.
Low. Damn.
Yeah. Congratulations.
You wouldn't think so.
Why do you think congratulations?
Are you
But I
still,
don't, Chris, I tell you the truth. I have no explanation for this because I do my physical every year. 2 years ago, August, I was 599. The year before, 23, I was 490 or 489. And this year, 24, I was 73. Didn't change a damn thing.
damn.
It should be punishable by law.
So it was so bad. The doctor called me. Told me, he said, because that test was literally 2 days or 2 or 3 days before I went for the Olympia in Vegas. So she calls me and she said, "Oh, I think that you need to get on some testosterone. I can get you a script right now so you can go to the pharmacy." She asked me, I said, "Would you be comfortable if you give yourself a shot?"
You said, you don't
I
know me,
said,
do
"Oh
you?
yeah, oh yeah." I said, she said, I thought so. So I had a script before I went for the Olympia, and did a shot every week, and I kind of felt good. I was training, everything was good. But now
Yeah.
Germany 2 weeks.
But here's how you're not gonna forget, because you told me sometimes you forget to take it. I take it on the old school podcast day every Tuesday.
So now you're gonna go.
I'm gonna go get it, yeah. Because
Oh
that's
my God.
once a week, 250,
Yeah.
and throw in 50 DECA.
But
Yeah.
at least now I got a good script. So I get 12. What was it? It was 12 vials, 16 vials for $30.
What kind of vials?
160,
One
yeah.
Where did you get that from the pharmacy?
From, I can show
You have a
pharmacy.
1cc in the
Pharmacy.
US pharmacy?
Yeah,
That's called
Walmart
10cc
pharmacy.
stipulate.
One cc bottle. It's a, like one bottle, little, you know, it looks like a bottle, but it's just a 1cc bottle.
And what is in that cc? 100 or 200 or 250?
200 milligrams of cypionate.
You like cypionate?
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. Well, let me see, what time is it?
I think
Why don't
most
we
guys
get
like
to the good
cypionate.
part? Why don't we get to the good part of the show?
11, 12.
So now,
We did the good part.
good part is we're back at it. What? How many weeks out are we?
God
8,
knows.
7?
6, maybe? No.
Are we 6 weeks?
Yeah. You're helping Derek. You're supposed to know.
Okay, wait a minute. Yes, it was 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
7 probably.
5, 6, 7,
8.
It was 8 weeks Saturday, so it's going to be 7 weeks this Saturday.
Mm.
Still plenty of time. Milos, top 6.
I'm going to stick with my top 3 for sure. Samson, Andrew, and Derek in that order. Okay. Now we haven't seen any updates of.
But you know, Samson never beat Derek, right?
Yeah,
What
he did
happened
at Olympia.
a few months ago. What
Yeah,
happened a
did
few
it?
months ago?
You mean Andrew? You
Hey,
mean Andrew?
Chris, do you know that Samson is
No,
Mr.
I mean Andrew. I mean Andrew. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
Ah.
I mean Andrew. Sorry. Sorry,
Hey,
Sam. Sorry,
Hey,
Sam.
Samson didn't beat Derek until last Olympia.
No, I mean
Samson didn't beat
he
Adi
didn't
until
make,
the last
he
Olympia.
just needs to get
There is
leaner.
always a first time. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
And a repeat.
Repeat what?
You can repeat, beat the person again. You can switch back and forth. Like kind of
Yeah.
like we did in New York
Go
after
back and forth. Listen,
Canada.
Hey, let Milos keep going. Let
Yeah.
Milos go ahead.
So it's kind of like what we did
we haven't seen
in New York
anything
and
from
Canada
Brandon Curry, right? We haven't seen anything from Brandon Curry to
to judge from.
gauge, because I really have a high hopes for him. Hold on a second, I forgot now who is competing.
This is going to be really different for him for not being in Kuwait this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Milos, if you want, I can remind you of what you had last week.
Can you please?
You had Brandon in 4th. You had
William and Clarida, right? Clarida, William.
Sean in 5th and Bonac in 6th.
Yeah. And that's a good pick anyway, but okay. I'm leaning towards Clarida going as high as 4th, because I do think that he's gonna bring that rock hard condition and improved, and he can create illusion. I love Brandon, but I haven't seen anything from him. And Carlos Thomas Jr. Update is looking quite good.
He's got all the muscle in the world. He just never been in shape.
Yeah, he kind of looks like for 7.5 weeks out, he's in very good shape, right?
I will be happy if he makes it to the show. I mean, he had issues the last couple of times where he had to pull out like weeks out from the show.
Yeah, but it was family issue. He was on our show talking.
Let's hope
it was more
nothing
than
happens.
that.
Colitis.
I think, yeah, it's the stomach.
Okay, so
That's why I'm worried, and hopefully that because stress will fucking flare that shit right up.
anyway,
Huh?
this time I'm putting Sean over Brandon, and I could put William over Brandon also, because William is improving and Brandon is not. But I have a fate. Okay, I'm keeping 5th Brandon, 6th William. I just switch one place.
Brandon is what?
So 4th Clarida, 5th Brandon, 6th William.
Awesome. Chris.
Well, I'm keeping my top 3 as is.
That is?
I'm going for the upset.
Are you going for no, for real though now? Are you going for the upset because you're working with him and you think it would be
I'm
the
going to
wrong
upset
thing
because I feel like he's gonna look denser and harder than he's been
in your heart?
in the front. In the
Not as a
front.
friend, not as a friend or as a help coaching.
But that's the, it's like this. Okay, listen. Okay, so we all know standing there, that has been an issue, looking very impressive just standing there. You know, the front's got to be, everything's got to be tight, tucked, and solid and kept. That's what I have been working on now. The chest, I'm imagining, is going to be more firm and more solid than it's been.
When you
And I,
say more
and I
firm, are
well, I mean,
we
it
going to
looked like
see
it
what
wasn't
we
dense.
are we
Like
going to see what we want to
like
see?
it wasn't dense enough to my liking. I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, but when you talk about a firm chest, man, that sounds like you're talking about a mattress, man. Come on, ain't no striation in the mattress. Listen, don't be. I don't want to talk about no
No,
mattress.
hopefully you don't bring a mattress out there. Hopefully not.
Okay, so
And
Derek,
I think his leg's gonna be a lot more dense this year. And I think from the front, you know, we know what the back can look like, but I think his front is gonna be vastly improved. I think that's gonna be. I think the judge is gonna like his look. So I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna go with Samson second. I'm gonna go with uh
Andrew in
and
third.
third. I'm gonna go with fourth. Fourth is gonna be tough because then you got
Who is fourth?
it's
Not
gonna be
nobody.
tough. It's tough. That's gonna be a tough spot because everyone expect the top three to be the top three, but the fourth is gonna be. I'm gonna go with Carlos Thomas Jr. fourth. Upset.
Awesome.
Upset the guys. Upset the leapfrog, if you will.
No, I mean, listen, I can see that if he comes in shape, it's a
I think
he's
he's
going to
gonna
sit next to
be.
these guys and make everybody look not so big.
I think he's gonna be his
Not everybody, but
coming.
a lot of them.
I think it's gonna be his coming out party.
Okay,
And
you
then
didn't even have him in your top six last week.
nope, he was. I think he was six, maybe.
No, six was De La Rosa last week.
Okay, and he's not even in the show.
Why?
I heard he wasn't in the show.
Oh, that's the
I
first
heard
time.
he didn't do it. Yeah. And so let's go. Um, let's go to Giant Killer fifth,
John.
and let's go sixth, William.
Okay, Dennis, before you say something, I'm gonna give advice to Chris and Derek, okay? Because we all talk about this for him, right? Did you tell him to do those waves like 200 times, like isotension, Joe Weider principle of posing, squeezing out? No, but seriously, if you do that, you know, you're gonna get in touch and you're gonna see the fibers, right? You're gonna see them all the time.
Chris is like he's on the pole right now.
But you squeeze the juice out of the lemon kind of thing. I think that can make a difference for Derek. He's just not doing this enough, right? Because
All right, then,
chest is usually stretched.
after you, I give an advice from my side,
Okay.
especially for that.
Yeah, I'll take that in consideration.
After every fucking chest work, cable crossover, not hands together, crossover, hold it, squeeze that shit, each rep, switch. Every day, every time you train chest. That's my thing.
That's like a
Stretch,
10-minute rule like yours.
and cross over and just use your chest. There's no triceps involved. There's nothing involved but your chest. And then you hold that shit. Don't even have to be too heavy.
Because a lot of times people incorporate too much front delt, and that takes away from the chest.
Yeah, cable classes, they can if they don't know. Yeah, but you know how to engage it. But posing wise, right? your arm's already down, right? And you only have to squeeze, squeeze, and that's only chest
Look at
working,
Milos.
right?
Look at Milos. He's still got a little going on under that shirt here. Go look at it.
Still have it going on,
I
yeah.
see the
That shit's
Milos.
still
I see.
moving. That shit's still
That's the
moving.
pump from
Hey,
last night.
so if he's
You
in
still
here,
pump from last night.
From the hack
yeah, I
squat.
did the legs, man. Come on. I did the legs yesterday.
No, come on.
But if you see the fiber wave going from down all the way up, and you keep doing it, and do 10 times, and then 20 times, and 100 times, and every
That's
fucking
it.
day, you're gonna
We're
have it.
ready.
There you go.
Milos,
We're ready. We're ready, baby.
Milos, is your chest still your best body part?
Yeah, that's the only that's the only body part I have.
The only one left?
I don't know if you've seen my every day is a chest day, you know. So on that note, after my legs yesterday, I still did the chest pump before I came back.
There you go.
I do. Every day is a chest day.
Try to hold on to your chest. All right, I'm gonna go real quick. Samson, Derek, and this is gonna stay this way unless Derek shows me something in the next couple of weeks that's just out of this world. But
Okay.
at this time, I don't think anybody is beating Samson. If
That's gonna be
anybody
very, very
comes-
hard. He is the champion, and because
I
he's the
think
champion,
I
and
think that
because he
I think Andrew is closer to Samson than Derek, to be honest. I'm not saying Andrew is going to get second, but I'm thinking if anybody beats Samson, I think it would be Andrew before Derek.
dude, he's a large individual. Remember we did that training session with him before the Olympia. When he took his shirt off, man, he
Who's
was
Samson?
he was
Samson's a
big.
motherfucker, yeah.
And then when I saw him in Kuwait, he was another big son of a gun.
Hmm.
He was big, man. That dude.
So I would have Sean Clarita in fourth.
Oh, there you go.
So I guess we all agree on that. No, Chris got me fifth. Then I have Brandon and William.
Yeah.
That's my top six. There you have it, guys.
Yeah.
I
You don't
appreciate
have
you
Carlos
guys.
in the top six?
Huh?
Carlos not in the top six?
Not yet. I got to see something that shows me that he's going to be in shape for the first time in his life. And listen,
You gotta admit, this is
and
best.
listen, we talk about the
Okay.
same 6, 7, 8 guys. We have. I mean, we got James Hollingshead, we got Akeem Williams, we got
Oh shit, I forgot about Keen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We have 7 weeks left for us to make changes, which I think we will at least 4 or 5 more times. And it just depends on who's showing us what, because at the end of the day, we can only go by where they placed at their last show and what they look like at their last show. So if they show us something, we're going to have something to talk about. But as of right now, you know, I saw the video of, was it video or pictures of Carlos? I think it was a video.
Yeah,
video.
You know, the size and everything is incredible. But he needs to be in shape, you know. It's like Rami in the beginning. He was there, he had all the muscle in the world, but he just didn't bring that condition. So if he can get that, if he can go through that stress to get in that kind of condition and don't get sick, I think he can go as high as who knows what.
You need to lighten that weight up a little bit, I think. I think he's feeling himself too much with that weight.
You think?
I think he needs to lighten that weight up a little bit.
Don't you think that some people just train like this for videos or pictures and don't really train like this all the time?
I mean, because I did a session or two with him before we were in New York.
I mean, he looks strong.
And yeah, but if he used that muscle more than trying to be strong, I think he's going to get more out of it.
I don't know, but what else do you want to get out of it? He need more legs or more hamstrings or what is it?
Density, because
The back. The only thing that I criticize
the
on him
back needs to improve for sure.
is the back. Everything else from the front.
And it's a complex muscle to train because your eyes are not behind you. So making that happen for yourself, you need to, it's gonna come with experience, but he's got to be shown this. Someone's got to help him with that.
Shit, I wish I would have known you on a more personal level back then when we compete against each other, because I would pull you to the side and get a couple of workouts in, especially for back.
Yeah, man. I mean, but just getting into it more and more. I've been doing it a long time.
That was my issue with the back, to connect. I connect better today than I did back then.
Yeah, yeah.
Way better, because I didn't really connect with my back. That's why Milos tried to get me to do a back double biceps so bad.
This picture.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to bring up, because the people talking about me being delusional and all that shit.
Chris, there's one guy that said he's delusional.
Yeah,
Come
just-
on.
I know, but people don't see my vision, and my vision for people, and maybe like other people don't see it. But I was a guy who physically walked Melvin Anthony into the Weider office, and I was like, he was under my wing because I met him through my cousins. They had a fight, and he stood up with some of my cousins for them. And they said, hey, with this dude, Melvin helped us, and he wants to meet you. And I said, okay, yeah, cool. So this is before he won the cow. So I helped him win the cow. Then I said, hey, man, you need to come up to the Weider office with me and just start getting your foot in the door. Took him up there. They laughed at him. They laughed, those writers laughed at him.
He's a funny guy. That's probably why.
No, they laughed at my prediction of him becoming a pro and being a very good pro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're like, this guy? Ask him. Is it this guy? It's like, yeah, this guy. And it's like, I believe it. I believe he's gonna do that. And then there's like, they laughed.
Can you imagine how far Melvin would have, would be able to go if he would have been fucking serious with everything, especially his diet?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but he did pretty damn well. He made himself a legendary name.
I know. He could have done
He literally laughed at what I was thinking that I saw my vision of him doing.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of people don't see what I see, so I get it. But just understand there's proof in the pudding. I've done this before.
Yeah. Listen, you're not delusional, but you're a politician, And I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say this, of course.
You're the king. You're the king of being biased. You're the biased king. You would never. You're like Jordan. You would never get. You would never get your crown taken. You got it.
Hold on.
Should I do it on camera?
Yeah. Hey, have I say anything different about Samson when I was preparing him and now? My opinion stayed exactly the same. Okay, and everything I said before, I'm saying now, and now you can color me as a bias.
Yes, I can, because you're the champion, and you will never be taken down. You are Jordan of bodybuilding.
I should get the Hall of Fame of bias. I'll take it. Make it for me. But when you ask Chris, okay, be honest. So if he honestly said, okay, Derek is going to lose to Samson, and then he goes on November 3rd, long after the conference is over, and Derek is going to say, man, you don't believe I can win? What are you doing here? Why are you helping me if you don't believe in me, right? So this is when you have to be a politician.
But I don't think somebody has to be restricted and only help people that he believes that can win. Sometimes you help people because you want them to get better.
Yeah, and improve. But this guy
is about winning or losing. It's about being a better you.
Better you. Because if he didn't look,
imagine
if he didn't look like he looked at the Olympia, we wouldn't even have this conversation.
I got you. But you see how much shit he got last week? Not this last one, the one before that, because he said that Derek's going to be so much better. It's going to be a different fucking person. So
different guy, yeah.
Imagine the shit's Chris going to have to go through if he doesn't win or if he gets third.
Yeah. Oh, one of those comments, if you can find it, which I respond
to. Will not.
This Big Head, he goes, he can't wait to laugh in Chris's face after they don't deliver. Right?
Oh, yeah. I saw that one.
One of the comments.
Who's gonna not deliver?
What a miserable soul! Like you would be happy to see somebody fail. Like, what does it tell you about your personality?
Yeah. But those are the comments you don't respond to, because that they come from these comments come from a very bad place, and you don't need to get down to their level. And
I still like to spank them. I like to
Huh?
spank them anyway.
I would like to see their,
but you can't spank them, not even in writings. It's not possible.
Just read my comments.
I know, but you think let it be someone like that don't give a fuck what you say. He just want to get out what he wanted to get out. For you to respond,
Very
he's already
miserable.
for him, he's already a winner.
Okay.
Know? But you got to keep it up. So, guys, one more time. Listen, you want us to rate your physique? Send a whole fucking picture roll of photos in all poses to bigdennisjames@gmail.com. And if you want your biceps to grow at least in half an inch a month, at least the first month. I don't know about the continued. I don't know about
I'd say
that.
a full inch.
Full inch. But don't measure after the workout. And then 10 minutes of biceps curls and triceps extension with the dumbbells, I guess.
If you're really feeling froggy at the end of 10 minutes, but don't, like I say, don't squeeze the dumbbell hard because you won't make it. You want to pick like a 15 or a 20 or something like that. Like it's really light.
Okay, how about if you use the straps?
If you want to do some hammer
half an inch with 20 pounds of fucking weight.
Yeah, one set of hammer
Fuck,
curls.
I was training so hard for, man.
Hold on. One set of hammers?
One set of 40 of hammers is what I've been having guys do.
Oh, now you're adding shit to it. Okay.
So no, I'm saying if you're feeling froggy afterwards, a lot of times you can just stop there. But to get a full on, I like to get the brachialis involved. And it works. It works. It works.
And after that, take a shower.
Okay? Yes.
And enjoy the pump.
And then leave us a thumbs up and leave some comment in the comments.
Yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate you both. I'll see you all next week. That's it for today. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Big back section.
Huh? Good, man.
Right.
Don't listen.
You look good like that.
Yeah. I usually don't like the beard. I'm gonna say I don't like the beard, but on some people it looks good, and you're one of them.
Look the mirror.
So now I'm gonna have to say I kept my beard because Milos says I look good.
Yes, you look good.
Fuck what everybody else
do the survey. Do the survey, okay?
Thumbs up.
I don't care.
75% is gonna be keep the beard.
Yeah, but if I have to do something because this shit is going out and it looks like garbage.
Keep it for now.
I gotta fade it just a little bit. I gotta go see a barber. I gotta go see
a professional one.
Huh?
Professional guy do it.
I'm not a beard guy. I never really have beards. I don't know how to fucking take care of a beard. That shit's hard, bro.
Oh yeah, it's some work. It's some work.
That shit's hard, man. That shit be growing everywhere.
It's some work.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
I'll see you all next week. Chris, get home safe.
All right, thank you, brother.
All right,
See you later.
all right.